This is match number 3 of the day for Texas Valley Sports Volleyball. My name is Ray Silva from South Texas Border Sports, bringing you the action live as the Sparks will make their season debut against the Daredevils. The Daredevils played earlier today and won in straight sets as the Sparks will look to get this match underway. They will default on the first serve as the Daredevils take an early 1-0 lead. Daredevils now on the service as they try to earn their second win of the season. And the Sparks get that across, and now a free ball opportunity for the Sparks. Sparks now looking to show why they are in this league here for a reason. They're a mixture of returning players from other teams, but that ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Daredevil's point. In case you missed any of our first two matches from earlier today, it was the Daredevils that defeated the Chaos 2-0, and our previous match, the Hawks, the runner-ups from last season, ended up defeating the Chaos 2-1 in a thrilling 3-set victory as the Daredevils take an early 3-0 lead. And the Daredevils up to a 4-0 lead in set number 1 in our third match. If you are watching us, thanks for watching us live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch on the Texas Valley Sports Network. Daredevils up to an early start here as they look to build a nice run here as the season is just getting underway here. It is now a 5-0 lead to the Daredevils. Daredevils up as they look to continue to build a nice little run here, and that serve goes out of play. The Sparks getting their first point via the service error. Sparks looking to catch some momentum here in the early going, knowing that they're going to be up for a battle all season long. Number 15 back to serve for the Sparks as the Daredevils look to grow, and the Sparks get a kill right there at the net as they were able to block and kill the pass by Enriquez right there. And these Sparks continuing to serve now, getting back-to-back points here. San Garcia on the dig right there for the Daredevils, and it is now 3-5. Sparks are still trailing, but now they're making a little bit of a run here. The ace for the Sparks now makes it a 1-point differential here as the Sparks look to continue to increase their lead. The Sparks looking to get their first win of the campaign, but it is the Daredevils right there on the kill at the net, taking a 6-4 lead early on. The serve gets across, and it is an ace by the Daredevils. It is now 7-4. Our score early on as the Daredevils keep holding serve, and now another ace as that one just touches the net and makes its way over the other side. And right now the Daredevils holding an 8-4 lead. And that ball barely makes its way across for the Daredevils And the Sparks make contact with it and giving the Daredevils a 9-4 lead. 9-4 our score right now in the early going in our third match. And right now the referees will reserve this one. Or they have called a violation here. Substitution now by the Sparks. And right now, their Sparks get back on the serve. They're trying to find a cavity there on the Daredevil defense. Nothing doing there as the Sparks look to continue the attack. Daredevils trying with the kill effort right there. Nothing doing, and it is now point Daredevils as it is now a 10-5 lead for them. Daredevils already winning their first match of the day, trying to go undefeated here in our second match. As the Daredevils find ways to just continue attacking the ball, and it's gonna be a net violation by the Daredevils. A rare miscue right there, and it is 10-6. The Sparks trail here in the early going. Serve gets across. Garcia attacks that, and there is a kill right there by the Daredevils. It is now 11-6, and they're gonna go to the bench just to shore up a little bit of defense there. Ball gets across there on the serve. Sparks trying to find a way to attack that. That gets across. Free ball opportunity now for the Daredevils. Daredevils attacking the back line. And that's going to go out of play as the Sparks make contact with it. It is now 12-6. Daredevils lead here in set number 1. If you're just joining us, thank you so much. We'll recap the first 2 matches of the day as the Sparks go on the attack here, and that attack goes way out. It is 13-6. Daredevils in our first matchup of the day defeated the Chaos 2-0, 22-16 were the points scored by the Chaos. And then in our second match that just finished recently, the Chaos lost a heartbreaker to the Hawks 21-25, 28-26, 21-25, which the Chaos took, and then 15-6 by the Hawks to close out their first victory of the season. Chaos stand at 0-2 for the meantime. Daredevils right now taking a 15-6 lead. That serve goes out of bounds. It is now 15-7. Sparks just trying to find their footing in the early going right now as their libero goes back to serve. Right now the Sparks find themselves a little bit of an ace after a miscommunication there by the Daredevils, and now the Sparks trying to build some momentum off of this. And that's a point there by the Daredevils as now they've taken a 16-8 lead. Daredevils right now they're in a groove after taking their first victory of the season. They get that serve across right now, and the Sparks just using a punch method to just get the ball over, and the Daredevils going with the kill right there. Nothing doing. And the Daredevils just keeping that ball alive for now. I mean, the Daredevils are a team that I've learned from the first match is that they'll go through every resource available. They're not going to be an attack-heavy team, but they play as a unit together. And the Daredevils trying to save that ball for going out of bounds. And that's the things that makes a difference here at Texas Valley Sports. If you're not attacking the ball at any point where it could be an easy out and just trying to keep possession of it, that's what's going to separate you from the rest of the league, as the Daredevils right now have taken a 18-8 lead. 19-8 now is our score. And at the moment, the Daredevils have seized the match right now. And they've gotten a stranglehold on this, and it is now 20-8. Daredevils just, I mean, they have some very outstanding players that played in last year's league, and they have now taken a 21-8 lead. Sparks right now just trying to find themselves on the court, per se. That serve gets across, and that's an ace. 22-8 our score at the moment is our score between the Daredevils and the Sparks. The serve gets across. And that's another point there by the Daredevils, as a bit of an attack fall short there by the Sparks. The Daredevils go with the kill right there, and it is now set point for the Daredevils. Set point now for the Daredevils as they look to close out here set number one in authoritative fashion. The serve goes up, and it's over, and it's an ace to close out set number one. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back, and we're going to set up set number two for you. And we are back live here from the Romney Center in McAllen, Texas. We are in our third match of the day in our second set. If you missed any of our first two matches, we will break them down to you. My name is Ray Silva from the Romney Center in McAllen, Texas. In our first match of the day, we had the Daredevils sweeping the Chaos 22-16. Were the scores as the Daredevils picked up their first win of the season. And then it was the runner-up from last season as the Hawks needed 3 sets to defeat the Chaos. They won the first set 28-26, lost the second 25-21, and took the third set 15-6. That was our second game of the day, and now here in our third match, we have the Daredevils defeating the Sparks 25-8 here in our first set, and Sammy Garcia gets us underway here for the Daredevils as they pick up the first point of the second set here. Thanks for joining us wherever you may be joining us from. We've had quite a number of people joining us on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube on the Texas Valley Sports Network. And now the Sparks getting their first point of the set as they find a cavity down the center of the court as the Sparks here try to take the second set. And a 2-touch violation now by the Daredevils. As now the action is back live on Texas Valley Sports. Got quite the number of comments here. Janie Mejia and Adela Fleming. Thank you guys for checking in. Appreciate that so far. As it is now 2 apiece for Daredevils and Sparks. Coming up next in our next match, it's going to be the Sparks and Jokers. And a hit off the head, which makes contact with the antenna. Nearly gets them a point for the Sparks. Has she redirected that shot, maybe you might have gotten a different result, but it is Daredevil's point, back to serve. Sparks trying to find an attack. Free ball opportunity for the Daredevils. They're just happy to get it across and let the Sparks play with the ball a little bit. And a block at the net there by the Sparks as the Daredevils, their attack falls short. It is now 3-all here in our second set. And following after this game, after Daredevil Sparks, it is Sparks Jokers, Hawks endgame, and Jokers endgame, and to close our first week of action. Sparks get that across just barely, and the Daredevils try to get that across, and they do. Sparks setting it up for a free ball opportunity. Daredevils now with the free ball of their own to try to attack. They attack the back line, nothing doing. And a miscommunication right there, and the Daredevils get the point. It is now 4-3 here in set number 2. And rotation. And right now the Sparks are being called for a rotation issue, which gives the Daredevils another point. It is now 5-3, our score here. Sparks trying to mount a little bit of a comeback after dropping that first set. Daredevils moving the ball pretty well as of late, and 4 touches is the call as the Sparks get the ball and they get to serve here. Sparks back to serve. They get it across. They attack the back line. And it's like they try to attack the back line expecting to get a different result, and there's a swing effort by the Sparks. Even though that ball goes out of bounds, there was a swing effort, and now it is the 6-4 to the Daredevils. Daredevils trying to claim a second win here on the season, hoping that they'll get that and improve to 2-0. And they'll be the lone team as of right now with a 2-0 record. Chaos ended their day already. They're 0-2, but they did take a set to their name, so there's plenty to hang on right there. 7-4 is now our score after that point there by the Daredevils. A serve is up and over for the Daredevils as the Sparks look to attack the back line, nothing doing. Free ball for the Daredevils. Daredevils just use a little punch method. That ball's a little short, and the Sparks will get that point. Sparks back to serve, but first a substitution as they'll bring in number 3, Sanchez, to serve. The Sparks are getting the attack going here as the Daredevils find a cavity in the back line and they expose it and get the kill there to make it 8-5. I want to thank all of you guys who have been following on our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, as we'll be broadcasting just about every game from this season in the 2024 volleyball season, the winter edition format of it, as the serve gets across and an ace there by the Daredevils as they take a 10-5 lead here in the second set, looking to close out this match. Daredevils looking to play across the court. They find someone, and they find a cavity in the back to make it an 11-5 match. And a timeout by the Sparks. We'll take one with you. We'll bring it back here on the Texas Valley Sports Network. As we are back live from the Romney Center in McAllen, Texas, it is the Daredevils 11, Sparks 5. Sparks forced to call a timeout, and it looks like that timeout worked a little bit to their advantage as they managed to get that point there. The Sparks trying to take advantage of that miscue right there. They serve the ball over, and now point to Sparks as they called A two-touch violation on the Daredevils. Now it's an 11-7 score. But the Daredevils receive the serve, decide to attack the back of the line. They find a space open, and it's now a 12-7 game. Sparks back to serve, and now it is an attack error by the Sparks, which gives the Daredevils a 13-7 advantage here in our second set. Right now, the Daredevils have found a little bit of a formula to break away from the Sparks, and now a miscue right there by the Daredevils, which gives the Sparks an 8th point right now. The Sparks are just trying to find their footing here in this league, as they're trying to get their first win of the season, as their serve gets across. And an ace there by the Sparks, which now makes it a 13-9 deficit for them. The serve goes up and over. The Daredevils trying to attack the back line, nothing finding. And a net violation by the Sparks, as one of the players was touching the line. So it's going to be 14-9 in favor of the Daredevils. The Sparks trying to find some offense here, and the Daredevils trying to attack and try to finish this match, as they were met at the net, but it was deflected off a Sparks player. It is now 15-9. The Daredevils lead at this moment. And that service goes out of bounds. It is now 15-10 as the Sparks go to the bench. Try to find some offensive power here, as they are trailing here in the second set. 15-10, 1-0 overall. The attack goes over for the Daredevils. Daredevils trying to set it up here, as they're going to get an open look, but it's going to fall short. And it is now 15-11. Our score here. Daredevils still lead, but now the Sparks trying to build a little bit of a comeback here to try to get back into this match and potentially force the third set. Daredevils moving the ball around. They attack one of the pens, nothing doing. Daredevils set it up. They try to attack the pen. That's going to fall short, and it's going to be a Daredevil point. 16-11 our score at the moment. The Daredevils with a 5-point cushion right now, and that serve's going to find the out-of-bounds area. It is now 12-16. Sparks with an opportunity to claw back into this slowly. Serve goes across, nothing doing, and the Daredevils try to attack that. Goes a little short. Ball goes up and across. They try to attack, and that's going to be a net violation. It is now 13-16, as the Daredevils going through a little bit of that funk that they did in that first match, where they had a series of miscues that allowed the other team to get back into it. And in Texas Valley Sports Volleyball, any string of miscues can allow the opposing team to come back on you in a hurry. And right now the Sparks are trying to make use of that. That attack falls a little short by the Sparks. It is now 17-13, our score here. Daredevils with the 1-0 lead in the set column, as they try to get that ball across, nothing doing. Sparks trying to set it up, trying to find a dump pass, nothing doing. These Sparks have a cavity there on their end, which the Daredevils exposed to take an 18-13 lead. And that attack goes out of bounds by the Sparks. And it is now a 19-13 lead as the Daredevils have reclaimed a little bit of the momentum that they lost there. And as it is now a 20-13 lead. Sparks trying to find an attack there. Daredevils moving, circulating the ball really well in those last two attempts. And then a block there at the net for the Sparks, which gives them another point there, now trailing 20-14. Right now, it has been all Daredevil so far. And right now, the Sparks are showing a little bit of a fight here. That service gets across. And that attack goes out of bounds. It is now 21-14. As the Daredevils also cashing in on miscues as well. Daredevils trying to close this one out as they have the serve advantage now. The Sparks trying to attack here. Nothing doing. A free ball opportunity now for the Daredevils. Daredevils get that across. And it's going to be a net violation on the Sparks, which gives the Daredevils an 8-point advantage now in this set number 2 here. Daredevils back to serve. They get it across. Sparks on the attack. Trying to find something in the back line. Nothing doing. Opportunity now for the Daredevils to attack. They attack well. They get it across. They try to attack the back line, and they get a point there. As they find a cavity in the back. It is a substitution time now for the Sparks as they bring in a weapon off the bench to try to spark a little bit of a rally here. Service goes up and over, trying to find the back line. The attack there goes short of the mark, and it is now 16-22. Sparks continuing to serve, trying to make a late run at it here to try to potentially send this to a third set. Daredevils going up, over, nothing doing here. And now the Daredevils get it up. And it is now 23-16. Daredevils a couple of points away from winning this as they hold serve advantage now. There you go, up, across. And it's going to be net violation. And it is now match point for the Daredevils as they look to close us out here today and get their second straight victory as the Daredevils look to go 2-0 here on the day. And that serve goes out of bounds. It is now 17-24. Sparks back to serve. They get it across. Free ball now for the Daredevils. They set it up. And they find the back line, and they get it through. This game is over. And that is it. The Daredevils finish this one off in 2 sets. 25-8, 25-17 is our score. We're going to take a small break. We're going to set up the next match. And we'll be back here soon.